What's going on YouTube? Today's video I will be talking about propsmadeeasy.com. Honestly, what I have found to be the cheat code when it comes to prize picks, underdog, better fantasy, sleeper, DraftKings pick six, all these different fantasy sports books where you can place that over and under. This thing has been an absolute game changer. Over 9,000 active members on that site right now. They show you a probability percent minus the VIG to show you the absolute best true value on a play that Vegas actually feels on a play. Consensus odds averaging all sports books together to give you the most clearest visual of where the odds really are in Vegas as well. We have projected stats for players as well that also just check off that extra little box for each play that is popping as well at Props Made Easy. But without further ado, I'm going to show you about Props Made Easy, how it works. You can go to the sign up page at propsmadeeasy.com and it is only $20 a month. You can try your first day with Props Made Easy for free. They have a free 1-day trial because they assure you that you will be a long-time member once you try it for just a day, and that's all it'll take. So with that being said, I'm trying to put y'all on game, put you really on that cheat code to go ahead and have more consistent success. Obviously, you know, player props is a long game, but I mean, if you're playing the absolute best plays utilizing these Props Made Easy tools, you will have a ton of success. The user interface is really cool looking as well. As you can see right here, I have the user interface up, PME tools page over at propsmadeeasy.com. We have MLB up and it defaults to prize picks. That's the more popular of these books that you have, so it defaults to prize picks. Now what you see here first and foremost is they're automatically ranked by their probability percent minus the VIG. So it takes the consensus odds of all the sports books into one line to give you the most accurate representation of where the lines are right here with the PME consensus, takes the VIG out of that, and then shows you the minus VIG probability percent. Okay, the truest probability percent that you can find on these players. Now, anything 53% or higher is going to be your target range. That's where you're really going to sit back and snipe out those plays 53% or higher. Now, professional level bettors sometimes will sit back all day and just wait and search through every different sports book trying to look for a 55% probability or more. But between that 53% and that 55% is normally where the professional level player prop players will stick, right? And if you're doing that on a consistent basis, you will see success. Now, not only is this thing ranked by the probability percents, right? But this is plus EV plus projection plays. This is plays that are EV on one side of the line on the over or under, and then also have player projected stats on that same side. So you can see over here under projection, they have their projected hits, runs, RBIs for Jeremy Pena at 2.37, which is 0.87 projection differential over where that line is on prize picks. You can see the line here at 1.5. So PME picks shows you what they like, the over or under, shows you the probability that that will happen on the over is 51.52 minus 130 PME consensus odds. The highest odds shows you the highest odds for that play on any sports books in particular. So if you sort by highest odds, you will be able to see the highest possible odds for any of these guys. Going back to, let me just refresh this real quick. Going back to it, it is automatically sorted by your absolute best options that are not only on one side of the probability percent, the consensus odds, and the projection are all going to be on the same side. Now, as you can see here as well, we have a sniper looking guy right here. This button right here, when you click this, it'll only show you plays that are minus 140 consensus or higher. Okay, so you can snipe out all those best plays. Right here, if you click on Goblin, you will see that it zones out and only shows you the absolute best Goblin plays, sorted by highest projection differential. Okay, so you have Jack Flaherty strikeouts over 5.5 is a fantastic option today. He is projected as the top Goblin option that we have on the board here. So you do have that for prize picks as well. Now, if we continue looking, we look over at underdog, you have 52.89%, no probability percent over 53% yet. Now here we go, over at better picks, you can see that you have Carlos Rodon strikeouts over 6.5 is at a 53% probability. As you can see, that is green, minus 138 PME consensus odds. This is every sports book put into one line to give you the most accurate representation. Shows you minus 138, and the highest odds for this for over 6.5 get up to minus 150 on BetMGM. We have him projected at 7.02, a 0.52 projection differential as well. So not only If you go Carlos Rodon over on Better Picks, over 6.5 strikeouts, not only do you have the 53% probability hit rate, which is what you're looking for, you're looking for 53% probability minus VIG and up, okay? But you have the minus 138 PME consensus odds on the over. It goes all the way up to minus 150 on BetMGM, and the projection is 0.52 projection points higher than where that line is on Better Picks. Next up, Giancarlo Stanton, hits, runs, RBIs is the next bet. Under 1.5 is 53% probability. Minus 138 PME consensus odds on the under. This gets up to minus 140 on BetMGM on the under, and then a projection of 1.4, a minus 0.1. So as you can see, it is incredibly self-explanatory, okay? The top plays are at the top immediately. You don't have to go searching for them. You can see what the pros are playing and what those pro level bets are the moment you get to a different sports book. As you can see here, Dabble for MLB. Jordan Montgomery earned runs under 3.5 is 54% probability to hit. Under at minus 145 PME consensus odds. This gets up to minus 157 on Bovada. Or is that Bet Online? That's Bet Online. We have him projected at 3.48, a minus 0.02 projection differential. So Jordan Montgomery earned runs. 54% probability minus the VIG. Minus 145 on the under as well. Projection on the under as well. Every box is checked, and these are the type of plays that if you're consistently playing plays like this, you will obviously see more success. And remember, this is only $20 a month for what you're looking at here. DraftKings Pick 6 is now allowed in Texas. We have that covered as well over on the Props Made Easy tools. As you can see, we have PrizePicks, Underdog, Better, Boom, Fantasy, Dabble, DraftKings Pick 6, Hot Streak, Sleeper, Vivid Picks, Fliff, FanDuel, Parlay Play, Hard Rock, and Circa Sports as the sports books that we cover here for Props Made Easy. That will show you the absolute best options at the top of the list every single time the moment you click on them. DraftKings Pick 6 has some amazing value. Jordan Montgomery strikeouts under 4.5 is one of the top plays of the entire day on any sportsbooks today. 57% per probability minus the VIG. Minus 164 PME consensus odds on the under. This gets up to minus 182 on one of the sharp books like Pinnacle. Projection of 4.4, which also signals the under. So all of the boxes are checked. Fantastic spot for him. Jack Flaherty outs. Over 17.5 is over 56% probability. That's a minus 159 PME consensus odd. Minus 167 on Pinnacle. Projection of 18, a 0.5 projection differential over. So again, it's that simple. PME pick under at 57%. PME pick over at 56%. Anything 55% or over is going to be pro level options. Okay? Now, you're not going to see 55% probability options on PrizePicks very often because they're very quick to bump their plays. Now, you will see these 53% probabilities come into PrizePicks, but you got to get them in ASAP when that does happen. All right, so you got to stay on top of it, refresh the tools. Our mobile view is also very solid. You're able to see the entire tools on your cell phone as well if you want to use it that way as well. We have MLB First Inning. What the MLB First Inning Runs tool does at Props Made Easy is it shows you all of this data based off of first inning alone data. Okay, so George Kirby, 3.19 first inning ERA. Trevor Rogers, 4.5 first inning ERA. Anything yellow is like a middle, like kind of a range. Anything red is not good. Anything green signals under. This is built for under first inning runs. So the more green you see, the better the under first inning runs allowed it'll be. The more red that you see, the better the over that it will be. Moving on, we also have WNBA on this tool as well, and NHL, MMA, tennis, PGA, soccer, Call of Duty, League of Legends, Dota, CS2, Valorant. NFL will be here as soon as NFL season starts, so definitely get in there. And remember, only $20 a month. PrizePicks, the highest probability for WNBA tonight would be the 52.8% probability of Alyssa Thomas. Assists over 7.5 is minus 137. On our consensus sportsbook line, probability of 52.81. But again, if you look at some other spots, you'll see some green probabilities. Aaliyah Boston points over 15.5. We have Dabble have any greens? No greens for Dabble. Sleeper has some great value at times. Caitlin Clark rebounds under 6.5 at 54%. So yeah, you just go through whatever sports book you're wanting to look at, and it'll immediately show you at the top of the list what the best values are for that sports book. NHL, it's that time of year where there's not a ton of value available. Let's go to MMA. So explaining MMA. We have Prize Picks, Underdog, Parlay, playing better picks when it comes to MMA. All right. MMA takes all of the books that have any MMA data for them, puts them into one sportsbook line, which you'll see here under here, sportsbook line, and compares that to the line you're looking at for this sportsbook that you're looking at. So Nicholas Dalby, significant strikes over 45.5. When you take all the sportsbooks that have significant strikes for Nicholas Dalby, they average out to a 49.5 sportsbook line. That's 4 sportsbook differential points higher than where the Prize Picks line is, so obviously the over would be great value. Daniel Rodriguez, significant strikes over 57.5 is a 3 sportsbook differential on the over. Gastelum, significant strikes over 62.5 is a 2. So immediately, again, you see the biggest differential plays, the best value immediately when you select a sport. It's that easy. Looking at tennis, we have one play that has solid sportsbook differentials when comparing the sportsbook lines. Coco Gauff. Aces over 4 is a 0.5 sportsbook differential. You guys are all getting the gist by now. We have esports. Esports is something that Props Made Easy grew off of. Props Made Easy's been around for 1 year and already has cleared the 9,000 members mark. Okay, one thing that helped us grow significantly was the esports success, the CS2, the Call of Duty, all of that, League of Legends, Valorant, all of that did fantastic at the end of NBA season last year. We're in that same part of the year. MLB has been dominant. Esports have all been dominant, but don't take my word for it. Use it yourself, and you will see for yourself very quickly. Draza, third map kills over 23 is a 1 sportsbook differential. That would be the best value there for Call of Duty. For League of Legends, you have some 1.5s. Personally, for me, utilizing the Props Made Easy tool, my personal way that I like to go about it is when it comes to esports, I like to look for 2 or higher. That's kind of where I like to stick with. Just like with the sports that have consensus odds, PME consensus odds, we'll have a probability percent along with that. Just like we're looking for 53% or higher for those with consensus odds, same kind of thing. We're looking for a 2 or so differential when it comes to esports. For me personally, that's what I like to do. Looking at CS2, nothing on the board for CS2 yet, and then Valorant, nothing's on the board for Valorant, but they will be as the day goes on. So, as you can see, I just went back to MLB Prize Picks, refreshed, and Ryan Pepiot, significant strikes. Strikeouts over 5.5 is now a 53.65 probability percent hit rate on the over 5.5. That is a minus 141 PME consensus odds on the over. It gets up to minus 160 on BetMGM, and see, you can still find these amazing plays. You just got to stay on it. Projection of 5.6 is 0.1, so every data checks. Every box is checked when it comes to this play. If you hit the sniper tool, you will see Ryan Pepiot is isolated because he is a minus 140 or higher, which is going to be around that 53% probability or higher once you take the VIG out. Okay? So, with that being said, man, that is the cheat code when it comes to these fantasy books. When it comes to Prize Picks, Underdog, Better, all of those things. If you haven't tried Props Made Easy yet, you can try it for 1 day for free, and then it will renew for $20 a month. That's it. That's over $40 cheaper than some other companies that are in this space doing this, and they don't even have player stat projections. They don't have the no VIG probability percentages, none of that stuff. So definitely try it out for yourself, though. I definitely encourage you to go out, try it yourself for a couple days, or give it a week of time and then make your decision on it. Actually, get your first month with it. Utilize it for the first month, and you will quickly see why this thing has grown so quickly, and you'll have a ton of success in your player props, man. Your whole hit rate will change. Trust me. You can see the comments on my videos when I'm utilizing these tools in my videos every day, that you can see how much success people are having in the comment section. It's amazing to see. All right. With that being said, propsmadeeasy.com, only $20 a month, man. Go try it out. Go change that hit rate, and then let me know what you think down in the comment section of this video. Thank y'all for joining me. I'm out.